Dude's back again, shouting open-minded folk. Heard Ghostface mention this in some interview shit I watched.
When he was on Joe Rogan?
No, it was Rick What was he saying? He said this is a better storytelling song than Today Was a Good Day by Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've heard this shit.
Check it. Go check the method of this shit right in one time. Sparking your brain cells to the utmost. Unlimited epidemics being spreaded. No, trying to add on for y'all niggas. Yo, use another 5 elements to search for the higher intelligence. Women walk around celibate, living irrelevant. The most benevolent king, communicating through your dreams. There's two pictures been painted, Allah's heard and seen everywhere. You watch your surrounding atmosphere, troposphere, thermosphere, stratosphere. Can you imagine one single idea? Everything appeared here. Understand it makes my truth crystal clear. Innocent black immigrants locked in housing tenements. 85% tenants dependent. We're for recipients. Stable to be stamped as a concentration camp. At night I walk through third eye, bright as a street lamp. Electro micros, robotic probes, taking telescope pictures of the globe. Babies getting pierced with microchips stuffed inside the earlobes. Then examinated, blood contaminated, vaccinated, lives fabricated, exaggerated, authorization, food and drug administration, testing poison in prison population. My occupation to stop the inauguration of Satan. Some claim that it was waiting, so I come to slay men like Bartholomew, because every particle is physical, article is diabolical to the last physical molecule. A space night like bomb, consume planets like Unicron, blasting photon bombs from the arm like Galvatron.
United Nations, gunfire style patient, formulating rap, plural acapella occupation, conquer land like Napoleon, military bomb vest, we won't sanitary food, planetary conquest. Dumb people's on some hardcore body shit, get your shit together for the fucking Illuminati hit. Dreams is free and escape is sleep, for a fool, peak jewels, keep tools for tough time, the ruling rough mind, elevate, stay behind, the sun gotta shine, keep on, cremate the whole Babylon, time's up, move on, kings on your pawn, checkmate, no fakes, approach through the gate, case closed, fakes get froze, when it comes time, chosen ones will hold the gun, we take flight with no fright and attack, never fear cause our words is clear, once been done can't be undone son, we can't care cause the last days and times are surely here, snakes and pigs get fluffed by the righteous ones, divine minds while we unified as one, have a black hope, we have broke, smoke a bowl of weed shit, our everlasting essence stay flying over Egypt.
from the real.
That story's been lived so many times. Like, maybe they weren't calling on specifics in their own lives, but those are specifics in other people's.
Yeah.
And oh my God, man, when the second to the last guy came in and gave the description of like the dude's bleeding out,
yeah,
and like that whole scene, like, oh my God,
crazy. It's fucking energy.
Internally, I was breaking. I'm like, oh my Jesus. And then like his last words are, and he took his last breath like he died or something. And it was just like,
yeah, I was like,
I was like, God, pull through, dude. And he didn't. I mean, that was a brutal performance right there. But I liked the beat. It wasn't a labor to sit through, to listen to. I mean, it was
easy listening, but also
I guess a labor in a way. I mean, I was, invested, like pulling for the guy to live. And like,
yeah. I was like trying to pay attention as much as I could.
And I could tell, like, I don't think they said anything like, my homie is this and my homie's that, and like me and this guy, this.
Yeah,
they were telling about somebody else.
Yeah, stories they heard.
And
the hood.
That, and then at the end he's like, this is all a story. Don't even sweat it, But at the same time, it's a a parable or like a psalm or something, even like a lesson giving song or advice giving experience.
Wu-Tang forever.
It's like the three it gives me.
Yeah, that's their second group project. Came out like '98.
Wow. When did the first one come out?
'93. And they did like all those independent or the solo.
Yeah.
Most of the guys. So that came out. This one came out. But I guess it was crazy too back then. Like the line to like, because you had to go and get like the CD or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like in '98.
Waiting for the
line to like Virgin Mobile in New York was like you had to wait for hours just to go get it. So anticipated.
Well, who did they sign with?
Wu-Tang Records.
You mean
RZA and his brothers started it.
So like,
but they were with Steve Rifkin and what the fuck is that label?
Were they like signed to other labels and then they joined Wu-Tang?
So GZA was the first one to have his own solo deal. Okay, and then
before or after
Wu-Tang? Before he was the first one, and then gave like the hope to everybody else around him, like, oh shit,
yeah,
this shit's possible.
Gotta keep rhyming.
And but it was one of those things.
Crafting
And the same thing happened to RZA before Wu-Tang. Like he had a solo. He was known as Prince Rakeem, but it was one of those things where the the label.
What was GZA known as?
The Genius, I think it was just the Genius. Yeah. But the label wants to make you into what they want, and that shit didn't work for them. So they went on to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure RZA. And
so when they got out of their contracts, they came together, or they came together. I mean, obviously.
I think RZA was working with like some of the MCs. Like he was working with like Raekwon, and like he'd be working with them separately. I think doing shit. And then eventually he brought everyone together. And I think he told everyone too they needed to bring. I need $100 from everybody. And Raekwon, he's told the story. He's like, $100. How the fuck am I gonna come up with $100? It was so fucking,
But hey,
just like us, man.
That's the genius of genius.
Yeah, and RZA was. They call the Abbot, the guy that ran the shit, the leader.
That
he's the Abbot of Wu-Tang.
You're coming, but you're bringing with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, he was like really kind of working with these guys individually, and then eventually he brought them all together. It's like we're doing this thing, and had his own record label. He saw. He also got he had to get help, like Steve Rifkin with. I can't fucking think of the record label. Any other day I would, but anyway, yeah, he helped him a lot. He helped Brazil a lot.
Rifkin?
Steve Rifkin.
That does sound
He's a
familiar.
legend coming in the record.
I mean, I've heard the name. I
Yeah.
can't put a face to it, but
But yeah, shout out, man. Wu-Tang Clan strikes again.
just
Justin and Nicky will
giving you
enjoy this
brutality,
motherfucker.
as like most people in this country have no idea that tons of people die every day from gun violence.
Yeah,
Like there are people dying right now, like all day, every day, all night, every night
it's crazy.
in this
It's
country.
like, yeah, we happen to live in like a super quiet part of the country. It's very secluded up here compared to most. But yeah, some of those inner cities and like Chicago's fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
the gangs and all the cops that have the whole just everything that they have to deal with. Everyone has to deal with citizens that live there.
We just have to like not in a I don't know, like what I would do is if I controlled the city, I would pull all businesses out. The
You
people
gotta,
are gonna fade out. People are gonna fade out. You're gonna
Like,
you're gonna
dry up.
dissipate that area.
Dry up like the really corrupt parts. Yeah.
Just take out all stores, all
Yeah, that's what I
anything,
mean,
stores,
like, get rid
gas
of that shit.
stations,
That way
and then
people, they don't have no
the
resources
fester
to live there.
will. It's like with a
Diminish.
wound. Like when it gets infected, you have to clean
There's
it
different, yeah. There's different methods. There's so many ways of cleaning up. Yeah, a lot of shit.
out, and you just
You gotta,
move
that's a
people
that's
away.
a pretty yeah. Everyone always goes like the straightforward shit that's always been done a million times, and it never fucking works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna dump a bunch of money in this. I mean, yeah, you need to fix shit up, but it's also it's way beyond that.
But yeah, and then because I mean, like there's new stores cropping up all the time, even around
Yeah.
here, like Dollar General. I never heard of that before. Then all of a sudden we have like $75 Generals.
Sure.
Like, wait, why did we need it? We have the 50 Family Dollars you put in are still here, and the Dollar Trees you put in before them are still here. Like,
Same reason
and
we
then
have
Walmart.
50 car dealerships and 50 banks. But yeah, shout out, peace, hit us up. Continue the conversation down there below us. And yeah. Anything more to say, Claude?
I don't know.
There you go.
Have fun.